Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're looking for some ways to organize your home, if you're trying to do some decluttering and organize some spaces, I have created a roundup video of some of my top organization videos over the last couple months to share right here. So if you need some inspiration, if you need some ideas, I have a lot of ideas in this video. It's a ton that hopefully you will find helpful. I will leave all of my Amazon products linked into a live stream that is super easy to shop. It actually has the pictures there, so you can scroll the carousel to check out the pictures. And if you need to make the pictures bigger, you just click on the picture and it makes it bigger. But it's easy to scroll, it's easy to shop. The pictures are right there, so whatever you're looking for, you can find and shop right there on Amazon, and you can hit see more details and add it directly to your cart on Amazon. And then any other organizers from any other stores, I will likely link through YouTube. So let me know if you guys have questions, and I hope you guys enjoy the compilation. Today, I'm sharing with you 15 home organizers that actually work and are super helpful to have. Functional organization, okay? Not just aesthetic stuff. Let's get started with the very first item, which is the infamous bread box. I've had my bread box for a long time, and I've shared several social media videos. I've been on Amazon Live talking about this bread box, and it's always been my bestseller. It's a bestseller for a reason. They are huge. They can store a lot of bread in them. And I love the fact that they're acrylic, so I can see through them and I can see when my bread is running low. You can put in any space around your home, and you don't necessarily have to use it for bread because the writing on there is actually a sticker. So you don't have to put the sticker on there if you want to use it for something else like crafting or something. It is very versatile, but I do use it for bread, and I keep it in my pantry so I can see when my bread is running low and it doesn't take away from my space. So unlike the opaque ones or ones that you have to like open up to look in and see when your bread is running low or find what you're looking for, I love the acrylic because I can literally sift through it easily. I can just see when I need to pick up some more bread. It's just a game changer. You get 2 in the pack. Also, keep in mind, you do have to put these together. Item number 2 is the trash bag organizer. I love our trash bag organizer. This one is an over-the-door one, and it can store a lot of bags. It's very, very spacious on the inside. It does dispense trash bags from the bottom, which is so helpful. And it also has this extra functionality too because they add a shelf on top. So you still can store things on top and use that space as well too, which I really appreciate. And then using just the over the door space, if you have a little bit of space behind your door, is a perfect way to use that space. We've loved using ours. It works great. And I like that too, again, because when we're trying to change out the trash or get a bag, it's easy to pull out, easy to find, and everybody knows where they are. And it's one that I do recommend. Another awesome dispenser is for grocery bags. If you do like to reuse grocery bags, this freestanding grocery bag dispenser is a must. It's game changing. I have several of them. I love them though because they're easy to put bags into it. As you're, unloading groceries, you can just stick them right in there. And then when you're ready to grab one, they easily dispense and easily come out. So of all the grocery bag dispensers I have went through and used over time, this is my absolute favorite. Again, it's freestanding, so you can put them all around your home, wherever you like to use grocery bags at, and reuse those. And it's also made from recycled material, and it can hold about 40 bags or more, but that is another one of my favorites that is so helpful to have. Let's move on to some things for the refrigerator. Y'all probably have known me for refrigerator organization. I've been doing it a long time, and I try to do functional organization, okay? Not just aesthetic stuff. So here are 2 organizers that are game changing and literally I have to have and use. We keep a lot of eggs in our house, okay? We go through a lot of eggs. My husband can eat a lot of eggs by himself. So we do keep a lot of eggs on hand. So finding organizers that can hold more than like 10, 12 eggs and actually store a lot without taking a lot of space is essential for me. And I came across 2. One is a drawer organizer, and this guy literally can use that upper space. If you have any upper space in a shelf, it can use that space and you can hold 28 eggs in it. So it's so amazing because it uses really unused space and it's very sturdy and can hold a lot of eggs. Another one is also this door egg organizer as well too. It has 3 tiers and it can store 10 eggs per tier. So it can hold 30 eggs. And the great thing about it, it just uses your door space. So it doesn't take up a lot of space. It literally is so slim. You can also use this, on a shelf and just pull it out as well too, because it's slim. It doesn't take up a lot of space either, but it literally uses your vertical space in your fridge and a lot of unused space. So to hold 30 eggs in that amount of space is genius. Now I have found that using the manual one has worked so much better. I used to have a spring one, but the spring broke. So ever since we switched to the manual one, it's still easy. It's just a lift up flap. So it's easy to use. It's lasted so much longer and it's more durable. So I definitely recommend this one. Again, it doesn't take a lot of space, but hold a lot of eggs. And it has a little date on it too. So you can put the date the eggs expire on it as well too. So the extra functionality. I love it. Moving on to another organizer. This one may not be one you've thought about, but it's game changing and has helped me to keep my stuff organized. And I'm talking about my phone. This is a USB storage device for our phones. If you ever run into the issue where your phone is running out of space, this is something that could come in handy. I cannot tell you how many countless times I have used this to free up space on my phone. This right here holds 1 TB of storage, which is a lot. Y'all, I buy my computers with 1 TB of storage. So it can literally hold a ton of stuff. And there's one great use of it. It helps you to keep your phone organized as well too. And then another cool thing about it as well, if you want to hold on to like sentimental pictures and, videos and things like that and have a physical copy, I know we have the cloud and I know we have digital storage, but y'all, stuff get deleted from clouds all the time. So if you want something that's so precious and so valuable that you want to be able to have, have it in your hands and give it to your kids or your grandkids or keep in a storage somewhere or save, put it on one of these, like maybe your baby pictures, your wedding pictures, whatever you may have, graduation as well. And you can always have a copy of it. The cool thing about this one is the USB-C one. I have a USB-C because I have Samsung devices. I have an iPhone too. They do have these in iPhone version too, and I'll see if I can find one. But one side of this is USB-C. You just stick this in your phone, and then when we switch this around, it literally has a USB port on it too. So you can literally just stick this in a computer and upload to a computer as well too, or print pictures out from your computer or whatever you would like to do. But that's a super cool feature about this too. It has that USB functionality too, so you can still plug it into a device, a computer, something like that, and pull them up and send them as well. This is genius. It's definitely an organizer that you may not have thought about, but can be super helpful in your life and your phone. If you're new here, my name is Angel. Welcome. I'd love to have you join. I'm a mom of 2. I share a little bit of everything, mommy life, lifestyle, and I love organization. If you love organization too, 1, make sure you hit that thumbs up. It only takes a second. And then also subscribe and turn your notifications on so you don't miss out on my videos. Now, this video, like I said, I got some really super functional items to help you manage your home and different spaces as well too. Now, great organizer for drawers, especially deep drawers. And y'all, we have a lot of deep drawers and I love this organizer. It's a sliding organizer for the top of your drawer. So a lot of times with deep drawers, we have space at the very top. If you do and you need to add some more things in, these top of the drawer sliders are amazing. They have these in several versions. I do have several versions as well. Some of these also have adjustable sections in them. I have them in my kids' drawer and they work amazing because it gives you little sections. So if you have little things that you don't want maybe in the deep drawer, but you can easily grab it, these are perfect for that. So I recommend these. They also have the long ones too. So if you have like long spatulas or things like that, you can always use it for those too. Great way to help you to use your deep drawers and use all your space and to easily get more out of your drawers. Now, if you have a junk drawer organizer can be super helpful. We love ours. We have 2 of these junk drawer organizers in one drawer to organize our junk drawer with. And some people call this a utility drawer. This is new for me, but whatever you call it, it's great because they have different compartments. Each junk drawer organizer has 23 compartments and they have a sliding layer on it too. So it's like you're getting double layers of storage. So I love that fact that you can slide that top layer up and down and use that and also utilize underneath as well. So the 2-tiered sliding system, amazing for using all your space. And I love the different compartments because that way everything gets a place. And that's one thing with drawers and then little gadgets and little trinkets in drawers. Everything needs a place. So organizing drawers definitely help, and organizing your junk drawers specifically is game changing. literally we can always find what we're looking for, whether we're looking for the tape measure or whether we're looking for a flashlight or whether we're looking for a screwdriver. We know where it's at. Now, if you have a cabinet and you want to be able to use all your vertical space, shelf risers can be game changing. I personally like these wood shelf risers because they give you more usage out your space and things can't fall through them like they can a lot of the wire shelf risers. So I love the wood. Once you get 2 of these in the pack, sometimes you can get actually more than that, but they can either go side by side or you can stack them on top of each other too, again, to use all your space. They're beautiful. I got these all around my home. I have them in my pantry. I have them in my kitchen cabinets. I have them in my bathroom cabinets. I got these everywhere. So no matter what type of cabinet you may be organizing, I highly recommend these wood shelf risers. Again, because things can't fall through them, they're doable and help to maximize all of that vertical space. And they're environmental friendly because they're metal and wood. So it's a great way to utilize all of that space. Another genius home organizer is for the under the sink 2-tier pull out. I have had my pull out for years and y'all, I love it. One thing about this one is a little bit different than other ones. It's very narrow, which is awesome. And you know, if you don't have a lot of space, sometimes under sinks, there's so much piping going on and plumbing, you might not have enough space, but it's narrow enough. It can go pretty deep and you can also slide these out. Now, one feature I absolutely love is that the top layer does not like tilt out. It has this like ridge that keeps it from tilting. Because, you know, a lot of times with other 2-tier organizers, like if you have something heavy on top and you pull it out, it like tilts. This one does not tilt down because it has these like ridges to hold it down in place. So you can put heavy bottles. I have literally put cleaners on top and it's worked amazing. So that's one cool feature that separates this one from other features, but I do recommend it because of that and also because of the shape of it and how narrow and deep it is. That's something that can help you to use your vertical space too. If you have a lot of bottles and tumblers, an amazing organizer that could help you is the Stackable clear storage organizers. I love these. We use these in our pantry and we have our tumblers and drink bottles in them. And that way, again, we can use our vertical space. They can be handy in cabinets as well too. If you need some help with your tumblers and trying to organize those and keep them together, definitely look into those. I also love my glass bottle dispensers. I've shared these on social so much too. They've been a bestseller for a long time. They can hold a lot of product. So I do vinegar in one. I do soy sauce in one. You can, you know, get creative and use whatever you like, but they dispense easily as well. And they're really narrow, so they don't take up a lot of space. So if you're putting these in your counter or in a cabinet, because they're really tall and narrow, they don't take up a lot of space. But I absolutely love using these and they actually do work great. I've had mine for a long time and they still work great. Another way to help you organize drawers is with deep drawer dividers. These wood dividers, they're super thick and they're adjustable as well. They not only look great in drawers, but they help you to separate your space so you can easily find what you're looking for. I've used these in the nursery and in my daughter's drawers. I've used these in my closet drawers as well too. They're just super useful. And I love that they give you different size dividers too. So you can divide up the space however you would need. So those amazing. Since we're talking about drawers, if you have like more shallow drawers, one thing that I found that has been helpful is having adjustable bamboo organizers to help you organize that space. And the ones I have in my snack drawer that I'm going to show you guys, they're actually adjustable. You can change the spacing on them. You can make spaces bigger or smaller. You can change the sizes to make it fit your space, which I like too. So this is something that I've had for years too that have held up really well. And it helps your drawer to stay organized so everybody in your home can find what they're looking for and don't have to like sift through bundles or the pantry and stuff. It's right there in the drawer. It's laid out. You can grab whatever you want. And lastly, baskets. Y'all, baskets work. Baskets are amazing for hiding things, for organizing things. I have them all over my home. I'll pop up some footage to show you some of my pantry organizers. I have lots of baskets that I absolutely love and I do recommend. And also they're aesthetically pleasing, but again, they can hide things too. So if you don't always want to have to organize like a space, get a basket and just throw the stuff in the basket. They are game changing. They actually work and I've used them for years, especially with a busy household and I got dogs, I got kids too. So baskets can be your best friend. So don't sleep on baskets. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to see more and I'll see you guys in my next video. Let me show you some ways you can double, if not triple, your space. First up, shelf risers. You guys, I love shelf risers. I use these everywhere. tableware. I have a couple bamboo and metal ones, which are gorgeous, especially for like your kitchen areas and your cabinets, especially if you have wood cabinets. I love these. They're so beautiful. They don't have any holes like the wire ones, so things don't like fall through them. So you can put a variety of items on there, and they double, if not triple, your space because you can stack these on top of each other. A couple spaces around my home, my kitchen cabinets, my pantry cabinets, my bathroom cabinets. I have these literally everywhere. An easy way to incorporate to double your space no matter how big or small your home is. This is my third home, but you guys, I've used these in every single one of my homes to use all of my space. And I also have some acrylic ones too, and these are great if you don't want to like mess up how your space looks. Like for instance, I put this in my closet. I love my closet texture and I didn't want to add any type of colors or elements. So I got these clear ones to double my shelving space. I'm using them for hats. You can also use them for shoes, for purses, things like that, and double, if not, again, triple your space because you can get these in a variety of sizes. You can put these in your kitchen cabinets too or around your home. Again, I like the clear when you don't necessarily want to mess up the elements and vibe of your space already. And it doesn't like add to or take away from your space. But these are another great way that you can double up that space or triple as well. So keep in mind, they come in a variety of sizes, widths, and lengths. These are like, for instance, some of the longer ones. This one is one of the longer ones too. I have shorter ones as well. So you do want to make sure you measure your cabinets to see which one you need. If you have the wider cabinets, get the longer one so you can double all that space instead of just a little bit of it. Now this spinning turntable is one of my favorite organizers to double your space. So this is a vertical organizer. So it's able to use a small amount of like floor space or cabinet space, but you can literally organize so much on here. And because it's a turntable, it makes things easy to reach and easy to grab. And it already have different size spaces. So if you have taller stuff, smaller stuff, it makes it easy to grab. Instead of having it all like in a box and you got to sift through it, this separates it out so you can easily find what you're looking for. Plus the top here is a shelf. So again, you can stack things on top of here. If you want to put an extra couple bottles on top, you can do that too. That's why I say this can not only double but triple your space. If you have extra space up here, you still can stack things on top. Now this also has little holders here, so if you want to use this for brush storage, hair brushes, makeup brushes, things like that, that's what that is for. Although you can just set things on top too, but it gives you so much functionality with this. And because it's bamboo, it's also environment friendly too. Another awesome way to double your space, your cabinets, under your sink cabinets, under your bathroom cabinets, even your pantries and linen closets. You can use this in several spaces around your home. Now, one of my favorite ways to use all of my space, if I have a little bit of space under a shelf or a cabinet, I usually love to incorporate these under cabinet pull-out drawers. I have some wire ones, for instance, in my pantry where I needed some extra storage. They're easy to incorporate. They're super sturdy, and you can use any of that upper shelf space if you have some upper shelf space, whether it's in your pantry, whether it's in your cabinets, your bathroom, anywhere you have shelving, you can add these under shelf drawers to help you to use all of that space. Now, also incorporate this in the refrigerator too, you guys, because we have shelves in our refrigerator. One way I like to use all of that space is have these under shelf drawers. I have a couple in my refrigerator. Matter of fact, because I was like, oh, I have a little bit of extra space right there in my fridge. I need to use that. And a way to use that is to use the drawers that can go under shelves. I have one for my egg drawer. This one's the deeper one. So this can hold like 28 eggs. So a lot of eggs. And plus I use another one to hold like sauces or snacks. I have 3 in my fridge currently. So yeah, I got one for like snacks, cheeses, and then one for sauces and one for eggs. But you can use it for a variety of things. If you have any extra space above a shelf or below a shelf, you guys think about incorporating under shelf drawers. Okay, if you guys are enjoying this video, do me this one little small favor, tap that thumbs up button. You guys, it means so much. So I really appreciate it and love you guys for doing that. Also, if you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe too. And also turn your notification bell on so you can get notified when I upload my next video. Another way to maximize your space is with turntables, especially 2 to 3 tier turntables. I have used these in all of my homes under several cabinets. Currently, I have a turntable under my kitchen sink cabinet and also under my bathroom sink cabinet. These, again, help you to double your space. Use that little minimum floor space and you can store and stack things upwards. And because they're turntables, They make things easy to grab, easy to reach for. I also like the ones with the removable bins because I can grab whatever I need. So a lot of times I may just have like facial care and I can just pull out the entire bin, use what I need, and then put it right back under my sink to keep my countertops clear. But the turntables are an excellent way to double your space. And since we're talking about under the sinks and under cabinets, another one of my favorite ways or these drawers that are stackable. Now, I got the ones that I'm showing you are from the Container Store, and they're super deep. And I love them because they come in several different sizes. So just depending on what size you need for your space, is an easy way to substitute also for built-ins and help you to use all that vertical space because they're stackable. So I have some narrow ones in my bathroom for a lot of my deeper bottles because with hair stuff and hair supplies, y'all, it can easily make your space look so messy. But these drawers, I can just throw all of that in there and store it and tuck it away and easily grab it because they're drawers. And then also I have a top one too with a lot of my lotions and stuff like that. I use them in my kids' toy cabinets. Again, the drawers make it easy for the kids to access and pull out what they want and also to put back in. You can use all of that space by just using some of these drawers that are stackable. Another organizer that can help you to double your space are these right here. So these are clear bins that have a window in the front. It makes grabbing things easy, but because it comes with this lid here, you can continue to stack. So these do come in a 2-pack, so you can stack them on top of each other, or you can use it again to stack other things on top. So if you have this in your bathroom or on your pantry cabinets, this can help you to use more of that space. So you can put some of your snacks in here, but you can also put another one on top and put more snacks in that, or you can stack, you know, other things on it too. So it helps you to double your space. They do have handles, so it makes it easy to carry too. So if you're using it for maybe crafting supplies, office supplies, you can carry it from space to space as well. So these are stacking wire baskets with wood lids that you can use all around your home. They are big and they are deep. So you can use this for a variety of items, whether it's in your pantry, you can store, you know, fruit and veggies in these if you like. You can also store toys and clothes and different things around your home and in your closets or your pantries as well. So they do have this wood lid, which is also detachable, or you can use it as a cutting board. So if you're putting this on your counter, you can still use the top up here to store things on. This is like a cutting board too. Or if you're putting it under a cabinet, you can stack things on top of this and still use all of this space. So if you want to put maybe garbage bag and cleaning supplies in this to be able to pull out and reach and then continue to stack things on top, you can do that as well. Plus, I also like that they give you little removable chalk labels. So you can label the items as you please. So that's very thoughtful for them to include chalk labels. Another great way to store things and use all your vertical space. Now, this tier drawer organizer is another awesome way to double your space. So instead of just getting single layer drawer organizers, if you really need to use all of that space, get some that have 2 levels so that you can put things in both the top level and the bottom level. And you can pull these out and easily access your items that you put in here. Great for like office drawers, great for kitchen drawers. But this is another awesome way. If you don't have a lot of drawer space, but you need to be able to double it, you can grab these tier organizers. And here's another organizer to help you use your vertical space, and that is this. Not only a Kleenex holder, but it's also a shelf up top. So this is pretty easy to incorporate. It's easy to open. You just pop your Kleenex right in. So you have your easy way to grab Kleenex, but you also can continue to use your shelf. So if you want to put like, you know, your soap dispenser, your lotions, your glasses, whatever the case that you like to be able to easy reach and easy grab in your bathroom, this helps you to use that vertical space and lifts up that shelf so you still can use your shelf and turns the Kleenex sideways so you can easily still just pull it out and go. So whether you want to put this on a nightstand, in a bathroom, or a dresser, you can store this many places around your home. But it's a genius way to double your space. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'm sure you're going to enjoy this next video as well. Let's talk about how to organize the ugly things. First up, you can use cabinets to store hampers in. You can also store trash in these, recycle bins. I love this one that tilts out. I actually have this in our laundry room and it works so great. Again, it has 2 10-gallon bins that you can use either for trash, recycle. You can use it for a hamper. I currently use it for a hamper to hide some of the ugly things that I wash. A lot of times it's for my dog gear and for random cleaning stuff that needs to get washed. I just put them in there. It's also great because it holds and smells. So if you are using it for something that is super smelly, especially when I had my older dog, she would like pee in a lot of stuff and have accents all over the house. and that did hold in odors. Great for trash, recycle. You can also, I've seen people use these for pet storage, but you might want to make sure to have an airtight lid on it, you know, so the food don't spoil. But yeah, it's also great for storing large things like that too. This one has 2 drawers in it as well, so you can store things in the 2 drawers. It looks good. It's super functional, but it's a great way to tuck away and hide some of the things you might not want out and stored or with foul smells. Another great way to hide things, especially some of the uglier things, are in decorative jars. So I literally have used jars for years. For instance, in this jar right here, I have feminine items, pads and hygiene items. I have used jars for years in my bathroom to store away some of the stuff that I don't want, you know, out and about. So you can use jars to store a ton of different things. I also like jars for Epsom salt and powder and washing detergent, things like that. So this one is a really large jar that you can grab. Got this one from Walmart. It has a wood top with a handle on it. It's huge, so it can store several bags of Epsom salt for me in this right here. So it's actually hiding it in plain sight, but it does not look like a sore thumb. Now, kids' artwork is another headache sometimes of how to store it, how to place it around. And a lot of times you do want to look at your kids' items on display. This is something you can use to not only store, but have some of their artwork on display. It displays 4 pieces of artwork, but it can store a lot in these. Each of these sections, you can store several pieces of artwork in here. You can switch them out interchangeably. They can be displayed vertically or horizontal, which is nice. So when you're dealing with a lot of kids' artwork and things, and you're trying to figure out how to store this and where am I going to put it, am I going to display it, this is kind of a combination of both. It stores a ton of artwork, plus you can switch it out and display it as well too. Now, let's talk about the trunk. Okay, I know this is going to be one of our places where it's just a mess. You can't find anything. Sometimes it can be a stressful headache. But getting you some trunk organizers can be game changing and help you to organize all that ugly stuff in your trunk. I've used several throughout the years. I will be showing video of some of the ones I currently use, but trunk organizers can be amazing for helping you declutter that, easily find what you're looking for. And I know with us being a big family, a lot of times when I'm searching for something, I need to be able to find it. So the trunk organizers come in handy for that. I can easily find what I'm looking for. You can store a lot of things in here. Some of them even have covers so you can just tuck stuff away. So if you don't feel like organizing, don't. Just stick it in the trunk organizer and put the lid on there. At least your trunk is now organized and you can use all that space. Now, kids' toys can definitely be a headache sometimes. You don't know how you're going to store it, organize it. One thing I've done is in our living room, I have some spaces for my kids' toys. I'm going to show you one of my kids' cabinets that is organized. I have things in here that is easy to reach, and I have it organized with drawers, a mixture of pullouts. So if they're looking for a puzzle versus a tablet versus books and toys and different things, because I have a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old. So sometimes they play with different types of toys. So having you a space dedicated for the toys and organize it that is easy to reach and grab and put back for your kids, that is so essential. You want something that they can go put back as well too. So having these organizers in this cabinet definitely has been space saving and game changing too. Now let's talk about hiding things in plain sight. One way I love to do that is with decorative boxes. I have several that I'm going to show you. One set that I really love are these linen type boxes. These are not only gorgeous, they're super functional. So you get a larger one and a smaller one, and you can store a lot of different things in here. You can use these for photos. You can use these for documents, crafting items, whatever you need, easy access. You can put these on a coffee table, on a bookcase, on a desk. For instance, I like to use these on my desk to store notes that I need to go back and refer to, and I really don't want to file away somewhere, but I need it easy to grab. But it's a way to store all my note taking and things I need to follow up on right in here. You can put mail in here too. These can be used for a variety of things. You do get the 2 of these in the pack. They're beautiful. Another way to store things is with decorative tissue boxes too. So this is a Kleenex box, but you can also, you don't have to put Kleenex in it. You can store, you know, anything you would like in here, but they look really good. You can put these on a bookcase or coffee table as well. Have Kleenex coming out or store different things in it. It does open right up and you can just stick your Kleenex box right in there. So this is another way to hide some things. Another way is with this type of decorative storage box. These are just beautiful. They last for a long time. You can store these in any type of room, pretty much anywhere and everywhere. And I like having these with some of my easy to reach items, but I don't want like laying around my living room. So like this one came from my bookcase, and I'm going to show you what's in here. So inside of here, I have nose saline wipes for my kids, because I cannot tell y'all how many times we have to clean their noses, run around the house, and also some wet wipes in here to wipe their hands with. So I like to have easy to reach items so that it's not just laying around the living room or sitting out somewhere. We can leave this open if we want to, need to, so they can go get it out and bring it to us or whatever. But at the same time, we can just close it, tuck away. So if we have company coming over, it's somewhere we can just stick it and have it, and it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. Again, a great way to hide the ugly things. If you guys are enjoying this video, do me this favor, tap that thumbs up button, it means a lot. And also make sure to subscribe if you have not, and turn on your notification bell so you can get notified when I upload a video. Here's another cool way that I have used for several years to hide things and to help out around the house. And that is with stair baskets, which this is why I'm sitting right here so you guys can see it. A stair basket can be so handy. You can throw things in here, things that need to go upstairs, maybe out the way. You can put them right in here and it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. Same with upstairs. If stuff need to go from upstairs to downstairs, you can have one upstairs, or just tote this one upstairs when you take that and leave it there. So when you need to bring things back downstairs, you can put it in the stair basket. But these are so handy. Again, great for quick cleaning, great for when you don't feel like going up the stairs, but you got kids' toys, kids' clothes, and stuff like that randomly gets left and it needs to go up. You can have it sitting right here, and it can just hide it and tuck away, and it'll be ready to go upstairs the next time you go. A bed sheets organizer is also a great way to tuck away and organize your bed sheets. So this one has a handle on it, which I really do like. So if you do have it up in the closet, you can easily just pull it down. Also has a window so you can see which color sheets are in here, and you can label these if you want to label them. What is a king size, a twin size, full size, any of that. These are easy to open. You just undo this and unzip it, and your sheets can go right in there. So this is a great way, again, to hide and tuck away and to organize your sheets. Let's talk about hiding garbage bags. One way I like to hide my garbage bags is with a garbage bags dispenser. This one goes right over the door, great for under the sink cabinets. And it also has a shelf on top that you can stick things and store things on, like a brush or gloves or whatever. So it's like a 2-in-1. And I also like that my big rolls of trash bags can go in this, because a lot of times I buy them in bulk, so I can fit that big one in there as well too. One amazing way I love to hide and tuck away a lot of my crafting equipment and my Cricuts and things like that is with a crafting cabinet. So this is one I got that is made by Solder, and it can store a lot in here. It has spaces for your machines. It has spaces for your materials. It also has a pull out, so you can pull this out and it becomes a crafting table. So you can sit there and do all your crafts right there at the table. And then when you're done, you can push it back in and close the doors and tuck away all of that stuff. Okay. So I absolutely love cabinets that are functional and that can hide and tuck away so many items. But this is such a great crafting cabinet, and it comes in several colors too. Now, another way to hide and tuck away a lot of your medicine jar bottles and things like that is with a medicine holder and dispenser. So this one is so aesthetic. It looks good. It doesn't take up a lot of space. You can leave this out on a countertop, your dresser, or wherever you take your pills, and have all of your pills in here. So this is a daily organizer. So easy to have when you don't want your medicine jars out and about. You can put all your medicines that you take or supplements for the week in this, and have it sitting out and have it nice and pretty instead of ugly medicine jars. A battery organizer is also a great way to hide and tuck away all those batteries. This one I love because it's in a fireproof and waterproof carrying case. You can carry this around the house and change or replace batteries. A lot of times when our smoke detectors start dying, we kind of replace all of them because they kind of all was installed at the same time because we built our house. So this is something you can carry around even with kids' toys, gadgets, and replace batteries. So in opening this up, you do have several spaces in here. It can hold over 200 batteries. You can see we're not even using it 50%, but we have a lot of batteries in here. Plus it has some storage holders here on the lid here, so you can store extra stuff there. Also has a battery tester included as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'm sure you're going to enjoy this next one.